Gary, here we are, the eve of the Premier League. Does it feel like a Premier League again now? We're back to individual nights in the cities that we travel around to?
I think so. Coming here and doing all this stuff, it's kind of, it's back, but it'll be good to get back to last year, stuck in the one venues, it was a bit methodic after a while, but no, it'll be good back to get to the cities that we've done for the last, 10 years anyway.
I guess it didn't feel like it because the Premier League is once a week, and if you don't play well, you can go and work on stuff, but you had to go up and do it the next night, like playing in a goldfish bowl.
Yeah, it's alright if you keep winning. Keep losing, it's a hard little run to get out of, but like I say, it's a different format this year, so we've got a chance of playing 3 times in the one night, so we're looking forward to it.
So, thoughts on the new format?
I don't know, it's going to be strange, isn't it? We're used to playing one game on the night, so it'll definitely be different, but it's just like a wee mini tournament now, so we know what we've got to do. Just hopefully keep winning until the save game shot in the match.
What was it like not knowing until late whether or who was in it? Not just yourself, but that lineup wasn't announced.
They left it a bit late, but I'm one of these that no matter what happens, it wouldn't bother me anyways. So I'm either here playing darts or I'll be back at home, one of the two. So but it's nice to be back. I don't know how many more years I've got in front of me with Premier Leagues and that. So
we'll come on to that in a second because I know it's something that you like talking about. But can Rob Cross find himself a little bit unlucky not to be picked after winning a televised ranking event last year?
Yeah, but I don't know. They always say it was the top 4, and then it was a kind of a slalom pick who got picked in. So I don't know how they really work on it. But there'll be a lot of players out there glad. They were thinking that Fallon was going to get a shot on it as well. So it was one of them. It was like open book, isn't it? So he'll be cheesed off a bit, but he's playing well. So I think this season he'll play well again, and then next one he'll be back in.
Looking at the Premier League, like you said, you don't know how long you've got left. Realistically, how long do you want to play for? Because a couple of years ago you were all set to pack it up until you got cheesed off, as you said.
I wasn't ready to pack in. I've always said I'll never retire. I'll just wind it down a bit, and I've been doing that for the last few years. If you've not kind of noticed, Europeans. I don't know how I've managed to stay in the rankings because I've not done Europeans for 4 or 5 years now. And it's a lot of money that they're making across there that goes onto your rankings. So I think where I'm sitting now, and I have done for the last 5 years, I've done all right. Missing so many tournaments a year to be in Europeans, but I can't be in Cardiff one night and then somewhere in Germany the next day. It's just a bit too much for me now.
Does that just say though how good that you can be and have been throughout your career? The fact that you have stayed in the top 4, 5, in and around that area without all these European tours.
Yeah, we're missing about 40% of tournaments. So it's hard, but people don't see that. They just look at your rankings. Or he's slipping here, he's slipping there, or he's still up there. They don't actually go right into depth for it. But I don't listen to people now. I still enjoy playing the game of darts. This will probably help me buy bundles. So I'm playing tonight, and then it's straight to Barnsley after this. So we're now constantly playing darts. Where if before, give me 4 or 5 weeks off, I wouldn't look at a dartboard.
It's been too long since you've won a ranking event, isn't it? Normally every year that Gary Ellison
decades, I think. Decades.
Pick up one or two Pro Tour titles a year, but it's been way too long.
But like I say, I've been doing other things away from darts, and I've been enjoying it. And like I say, we were getting 5-6 weeks off. I was too busy doing other things than playing darts. So now we're back in the circuit, we're back doing Premier League, weekend darts, back to normal. So now we're constantly rolling. The exhibitions in between. So it's going to be definitely more darts getting played.
Just looking at the Premier League schedule, there's a bit of mischief making going on. Have you seen the Glasgow fixture potentially?
I don't think it is, because somebody mentioned it. It's not actually. It's not the.
I think
it was just like fixtures, who was playing who, but it wasn't where and whereabouts. So I think that's people looking at that the wrong way as well.
But just that kind of in your eye, you'd obviously had a little.
Somebody say that. They can't be that daft, but no, I think it's just the way they've the schedule of play. I don't think they've put in the right order where it's going to be. But
all change as well. A new board for you boys to throw on tomorrow. Have you had a throw on the new windmill board yet?
Yeah, just 5 minutes. To me, a dartboard's always been a dartboard.
No different?
Nah, it's, it's like people moan about dartboards. Some boys have made a hell of a lot of money on rubbish dartboards. Like they say, there's these boards are this, these boards are that, but they've still made a great payday on it, so there's something down the line, isn't there?
Just on the dartboards, I know you spoke about it last year, but we wouldn't really go into depth, but the point situation, do you think something needs to give with the aggressive points?
Why now? Why stop it now?
Oh, no, I'm saying in general, should it have happened a long
Should have
time
happened
ago?
donkeys ago. I mean, if these new dartboards start getting ripped to shreds with people points, what are they going to say about their dartboards? And it's a bit wrong if they make people stop playing with 8 points now, when other dartboard and manufacturers have been absolutely ripped to shreds about the way the boards are lasting. But it's nothing to do with the boards. It's the points. Points are absolutely destroying the boards.
Looking ahead to the rest of the weekend, just going the rest of the year, Ryan Searle cursed you, said you absolutely battered him on the Wednesday night, and then went and threw a rotten one.
First thing I've thrown since the Worlds was Wednesday against Ryan, and then at the weekend before I played Joe, I was practising with Yossi, De Sousa, and we were playing brilliant. We were absolutely, and then from that walk on to there, like day and night, night and day, whatever you want to call it, but I was absolutely tripe. But but they were going well against Ryan, and they were going well in the practice board with Yossi.
Do you feel there's a TV tournament in you this year?
Just here to play darts. I just want to get my game back to at least how I used to play, and then we'll take it from there.
I know it's a little while away yet, but you're going to represent Scotland in the World Cup this year as selected, or have you not made your mind up yet?
Well, to be fair, it wouldn't be fair stepping in a place where they've already won it. In my view, it should be Peter Wright and John Henderson to retain the title. They won it last year, and it should be up to them to have another shot at it.
Interesting, as always, but
no, it's fair, isn't it? You can't help somebody that's won it and then take them out and say, right, somebody else is stepping in. You can't do that. To me, they were the two lads that won it and they played great, so they should be back to defend it, and that's as simple as it is. There's no ifs or buts or nothing. That's the way it should be.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. Looking ahead to the rest of the year, though, the calendar is out for most of it. Have you got your eye on anything in particular?
Yeah, don't think I'm fancy doing any Europeans.
We know that bit.
No, I've just got, we're back playing now, we're now playing back in the Premier League weekends, we've got weekend tours, so more darts are going to get thrown, and I'm going to be throwing more darts, so it's got to be a bit of a good side.
Gary, pleasure as always, thank you very much.